Hello, this is Brian Scuttle of Sonic Cinema here with another quick take. This one is for Netflix's big Oscar push movie. It is Jacques Audiard's Emilia Pérez. It won a couple of awards at Cannes, and it stars Karla, Sofía Gascón, Zoe Saldaña, Selena Gomez, and Adriana Paz. And Saldaña plays Rita, who is a lawyer working for a large law firm, but she is conflicted about the work that they do. And she is confronted with a proposition by a cartel leader played by Gascón. And the proposition is basically to find them a doctor where they can transition to being a woman, and then finding a place for their family, namely their wife, played by Selena Gomez, and two children, to hide. And the drug cartel leader will stage their own death. And 4 years later, the leader resurfaces and decides it is time for her to be reunited with her family. And from there, a lot of complications arise. One of the things that makes this a very intriguing film is the fact that it is nominally a musical, albeit I don't think it's a very good musical. The way it uses music is actually pretty interesting. That being said, I don't think it manages to really create a memorable musical experience. I think the songs almost go by too quickly for any of them to land, and none of them are terribly memorable enough to be catchy in the same way that Wicked's songs are memorable, or a lot of other musicals have had memorable songs. The performances are good by the main actresses, Gascón, Saldaña, and Gomez. As far as I can tell, like the only real reason for the change in gender identity with the drug cartel leader is to kind of hammer home the theme of changing your life. And one of the things that we get in the second half of the movie, when the cartel leader and Saldaña's character are reunited, is the fact that they find themselves in the middle of a situation that changes the direction of their lives in a way that they did not expect. And part of the problem is there's no emotion here. There's a lot of style, but there's no emotion. There's no real emotional pull to any of these characters. So the performances that these women give don't really resonate, and that's a problem. This is a film that really does not understand the tone that it's trying to go for, and it's trying to be this heavy-hitting redemption drama while also being a heated musical. And it just doesn't work. It's not successful in that way. I kind of understand why it's stood out among Netflix's other films this year, but it is by no means the one that should be getting the attention. I would much rather have seen Piano Lesson or Woman of the Year or Woman of the Hour or Rebel Ridge or Hitman get the type of attention that this movie is getting. This movie is it's trying to be a lot of different things, and it doesn't really succeed in being any of them in a successful way. Those are my thoughts on Emilia Pérez. I guess it's a good thing it's on Netflix so that you can watch it without necessarily paying for it beyond your subscription. But I don't really, while I theoretically understand where it's getting the attention from, I don't think it deserves it. And it's just not a very good film. And so those are my thoughts as I'm continuing to go through the end of the year and trying to catch up with what I can before my retrospective blog. And then, of course, the Georgia Film Critics Association voting in January. And now, of course, leading up to the Oscars. It's going to be it for this quick take. This is Brian Scuttle of Sonic Cinema. Thank you very much.